Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Know 360, show hosted by me, Annette, the warm hearted warrior diva. And today is a collaboration between me and Mir the Great. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me this evening, sir.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I appreciate you for giving me the pleasure to be on your show. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this show is I've lost for words because now that I know you're a Leo, hey, we have to represent because I'm a Leo as well. We're gonna start out with the first question with who is Mir the Great?
Amir the Great is a rapper. Amir the Great is an entrepreneur. Amir the Great is a future businessman. Amir the Great is a future actor as well, because I do act as well. So Amir the Great is a person, a jack of all trades. But mainly he's an artist.
Mm. And we're gonna dive further into it, but just to give the audience a perspective, you are in sunny California.
Yes, San Diego, California to be exact. Yes.
And
Six
it's I'm sorry, go ahead.
the 619 area code.
Yes, beautiful weather, by the way.
Thank
Like I
you.
said, you can always come to the DMV. I'm in the Virginia, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And, there's snow here if you love snow.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and start with how did music find its way into your life, sir?
Well, it's kind of a touchy subject, but I'm gonna get into it anyway.
Okay.
So my dad, he's now deceased.
Hmm.
We have our own record label called a Black Prince Production. It's based off of my name because my name is Amir Aswad. That's my middle name, so that means Black Prince. Um,
Oh.
so we formed this label like in 2011, maybe 2010, something like that. And while he was living, we had a nonprofit organization to where we would have a studio in our home. We had a home studio. People would come and we wouldn't charge them a dime to record.
Hmm.
We were just basically trying to get kids off the street to be able to, expand their horizon on their talents and things of that nature to keep them out of trouble. And that's pretty much what started me with music. I branched off. I would say I started really messing with music around 13. I did not start taking it serious until I was 15 years old.
Hmm.
I quit for a minute and I got back to it when I was like maybe 26, 27. I'm 29 now.
Oh, wow.
But I feel like now I'm at the height of my career to where I really, really, really start taking it serious like last year, like really taking it serious. Like this is something that I want to make as a career.
Oh, wow. My condolences about your father.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow, that's amazing. So basically, I mean, you grew up in the whole music thing.
yes, yeah.
That is so cool. So basically, studios, you would just have artists come through if they needed a beat or whatever recording.
Yeah, and then we also had a photo shoot booth as well because well later in life I wanted to get in my photography degree. This is before I became a medical assistant. So yeah, so and then my little brother he was doing photography too, so I know how to do that stuff too, shoot videos and all that. But my main thing is music.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we have some guests. Thank you for joining the real Mark Payne. Thank you, sir. Salute. Well, thank you for that. And so, wow, it sounds like a very, very interesting upbringing with music just being one of those things, right? Because it's also therapeutic. Your name, Mira the Great, carries weight.
Yes.
Uh, what's the meaning behind it, and when did it feel like it truly fit for you?
Well, I would want to say the beginning. from the beginning, my stage name was not Mir the Great. It was actually Mir Retro. And I felt like as a 29-year-old man, it just sounds childish to me. You know what I
Oh,
mean? So I just wanted to switch up my name. So I put Mir. And then I was like, I feel like I'm great at a lot of things. So Mir the Great. And that's how I came up with it. And I kind of just ran with it.
okay. Well, I do love it
Thank
because it's greatness. That's what I get from it, right?
Yeah.
The greatness within you. And you said Prince is part of your name as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Cool. So, by you saving lives, by the way, I used to be in public health, the U.S. Public Health Service Commission Corps, and I just retired last year. I'm dating myself. And we were doing like COVID deployments. It was very rigorous. How do you balance your clinical, duties along with your music?
Well, pretty much predominantly any downtime that I do have, I spend that downtime with my children and my music. So any downtime that I do have outside of being a medical assistant is solely for music. It's like to the point to where even some of my relationships don't work out because of it.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Because I really don't have time for a lot of things. I'm always busy. I try to stay busy. I'm a father of four. I have four daughters, all girls. So predominantly me staying busy and me staying dedicated to the music and me making connections within the industry, I feel like is eventually going to pay off and it will help me and my kids in the long run. So
mhm.
me being that booked, because I know you're probably like, well, this guy's busy. He's in the medical field and he's doing it. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna pay. So no pain, no gain. Like my mom told me today, she was like, "You have bags under your eyes." I'm like, "Hey, I'm not rich yet, so I can't sleep.
Mm.
I'm not rich yet. I got things I gotta do."
Wow. You
So
have four young ladies that you're raising. That's a huge feat. My hat's off to you. And also in the medical, so exactly what do you do in the medical field?
well, I've assisted respiratory therapists, physical therapists, PTAs, things of that nature, doctors, nurses,
Wow.
NPs, just different things like that. I'm fairly new to it, so I haven't really broken into it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked the stage for graduation this Friday, so
Congratulations. Wow. Lots of science, lots of math. I mean,
yeah,
that's amazing. Are you thinking about continuing on to furthering
further
your
in.
schooling? And yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much because my mom was asking me that like a couple of days ago. Pretty much I want to, since I just got the certification, I want to do this at least for like 2 years. Give myself like room to grow in it, and then after that, I want to become an X-ray technician.
Oh, I love that. Okay, X-ray technician. You kind of like I'm bringing back when I was in high school. I was at working for like a co-op program at the X-ray with the X-ray techs, and it's so fun. Like
Yeah,
that job, just scan. It's really good. Anyway, I'm excited for you. Even radiology, if you're thinking about that whole X-ray thing, because
yeah.
all you're doing is just reading the
The
diagnosis or whatever.
Yeah, and they make a lot of money now. Back
Yes.
in the day, I was talking to one of them, and I heard that they didn't really make too much, but now they make a lot of money. So
Okay, yeah. I think as far as like the non contact ish, field that I would go back to school for that if I was to start over again. Shout out to VSLSTF. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So I don't want to belabor the whole medical thing because I'm very passionate about public health, but we're gonna go into the whole music.
music.
Uh, yeah, so you've been making music since, like you say, you were young, 16 years, for over 16 years. How has your sound and purpose evolved over time?
I feel like, and well, me personally, my opinion, I feel like my style has actually changed a whole lot, and it's actually gotten way better.
Okay.
Um, I am actually trying to work on finding a different sound, and I hope my fans actually adapt to that because I'm going to switch my flow up very soon, more on an industry level of what's popular out there now. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm trying to make this a career, so I want to fit in with everybody else. So
Right?
but still being original at the same time. And then a lot of like my brothers and a lot of my family said that, oh, you know what? Compared to how you used to be back then, your music has gotten 100 times better. So that's a good thing. So
Wow, that's a huge compliment, especially coming from family members. You
right,
know, yeah, they have their own opinion. So, wow, that's great. So you blend rap and R&B.
yes.
It's a very unique style that you do because there's this one song that's timeless, and we'll go into that later. But who influenced your sound, and how did you keep it authentic in today's like saturated, market with music?
Um, are you asking like who like influenced my sound, or just who influenced me to make music, or who influenced like my sound is? Well, I really don't. My sound is my sound. I don't really try to sound like anybody else per se, but far as like music inspirations, I would say
Uh-huh.
like Tupac,
Okay.
Michael Jackson,
Hmm.
and Michael Jackson is not far as like my sound, but his work ethic. He works
Yes.
very hard. You know, very,
Yes.
very, very hard. So, and I consider myself to be a person that works very hard as well. So, I feel like some of those characters I adapted from him and watching him growing up. As you know, as I was growing up, I was watching him on TV and wanted to be just like him. So, uh, and then I will also say some of my favorite singers is like Aaliyah, things of that nature. R. Kelly, things of it. You know what I mean? Different singers. Because like on some one of my the ending of my songs, I've actually was low key kind of singing a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but then I went from singing back to rapping. So actually before I started out being a rapper, I was actually a singer in choir
Oh.
for church. Yeah, so I actually started off as a singer. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow, that's amazing. And is it tenor? Would you be considered a tenor or?
Like a baritoner.
Oh, hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about this, do you read sheet music?
Excuse me? You kind of broke out a
Oh,
little.
sorry. Do you read sheet music?
Like, do I know how to read notes on?
Uh huh.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I just sing and rap.
oh, all
Yeah.
right. Okay, I could dig it. No, so no instrument, like playing instruments or.
I know how to play a little bit of the piano, just a little bit. Kind of learned from my mom and my dad, but I'm not like really interested in that per se.
Okay.
At least not right now. But I know how to do a couple of things.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Not like, hey, you might know Beethoven by the end of your music or in your career.
right.
Okay, sounds good. So, what's one track in your catalog that tells your story best, and what's the story behind it?
I would say a lot of my music, for the most part, talks about like all the stuff that people talk about today.
Uh huh.
But I would say more song that speaks about me is the remix "More Money, More Problems" that I did. Speaks
Mm.
about me from a broke standpoint, from me getting rich or trying to get rich, and me overcoming my father's death and using my father's death as leverage to push me more to pursue music and a career.
Oh wow. Okay.
So if you really, I know you've shared that song on some of your posts. If you actually listen to it, you can actually hear me actually getting personal more about my life, the passing of my father, my kids, and things of that nature. I'm talking about in that song. I feel like that's one of the songs that I actually have that actually has an actual meaning.
Mm.
Everything else is like more of like club stuff and stuff you could dance to and things of that nature. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay. So the lyrics would in it. I did hear somewhat of the lyrics, but between the rapping and the singing,
Yeah,
I was trying to track. So I
yeah.
need to listen to it again. Well, with that being said, you've hit over 600,000 streams and landed a verified profile, even being featured on TMZ. We kind of like talked about it when we were collaborating on the side.
Yeah.
Uh, what did those milestones mean for you personally and professionally?
Um, it meant a lot per se. Um, it meant a lot. But I do have family that's actually in the music industry. I don't want to put their names out there,
That's fine.
but I do have it wasn't like something that I haven't experienced before. But for me personally, it meant a lot because it's me doing it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's showing me that I'm obviously doing something right to be in these media outlets eyesight.
Oh, okay. Huh. So basically, like you're like the underdog, or like the
Yeah.
person that knows how to maneuver through that whole TMZ or drama stuff.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, we definitely need to talk after
uh,
get some insights. Unless you want to, I don't know, give a couple of gems on that.
yeah. I
Okay. Oh,
TMZ kind of just reached out to me to be
oh,
featured on episodes. I didn't really do anything. They just DM'd me on Twitter. I don't even know why.
oh, wow. Okay, okay. That's dope. Um, so you performed alongside like legends like Sugar Free. What's the biggest lesson you took away from those moments?
Um well, it taught me that when you have a craft and you perfect your craft and you believe in yourself and you keep going, that you can have those, anybody can get that same opportunity, if not better.
Mm.
But you have to keep going. That's the thing. A lot of
Right.
people they don't make it because they quit.
Mm-hmm.
And right when they're getting to the point to where they're getting ready to make it, they
Mm-hmm.
quit. They,
Yeah.
their time could have been right there, but they give up.
Mm.
I'm not a quitter at all. So I like to strive.
Right, right. Speaking about that, what is your motivation or your like mantra or something that you can talk about that gets keeps you going?
My kids, my mother, um, my fans, people that tell me, "Hey, your music is fire. Keep dropping stuff," or they say, "Hey, we're waiting on this album, or we're waiting on this single. What's going on?" That makes me feel important.
Mm.
So that's more of a push for me. Like, because if my dad was like one of the most supporters that I've had, so with just me and
Mm.
my mom and my kids left, I feel like I really don't have much family. So I look at my fans as my family. I look at social media, some of my people on social media, as family.
Yeah.
So it gives me that extra push when they tell me certain things to keep going.
Mm. Wow, that's amazing. And has any of your fans or anyone messaged you in regards to how you really got them through, tough times or maybe happy moments or whatever emotions they're going through?
Um, I would say like my music, I haven't really heard yet of anybody saying my music has gotten them through anything, but like certain
Mhm.
stories that I put up or certain lives, cause sometimes I get on there and I do like motivational speeches. Some people say like, "Hey, with what you just posted today, you made me see life at a different angle and you made me
Mm.
want to keep going, when I was going through a tough time." I've actually had a few people tell me that.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you are a light bearer in their lives for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that, and music again, as I said, it's therapy for me. How does that how do you, I guess, incorporate therapy or to help you out, through tough times?
I feel like music is my therapy. Like it's not just a hobby. Some people do it just for a hobby. It's actually therapy to me. It's counseling. If I feel like I can't talk to anyone, if I feel like people are shunning me off, I'll open my notebook and I'll write exactly what I went through that day, and
Hmm.
I'll write it down in paper. It doesn't matter. It could be someone that makes me angry, and they'll
Oh,
be like, "Oh, you're dissing me." No, I'm not dissing you. I'm just telling
yeah.
my story.
Yeah.
I'm just telling what I'm going through, and I'm putting it on paper.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
and
No, that's good.
it helps me with my emotions.
Yeah, and it also helps you create those songs
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Oh wow. It looks like mixture he says here greatest talk show of and you're with the thank you so much. I just interviewed him as well. He's from Ghana, Africa.
Oh
So
wow, that's far.
yeah, thank you for joining us, sir. Um, so what does the next chapter look like for Mir the Great, musically, professionally, and I know we kind of talked about the whole medical field and personally.
Well, right now, just recently, as of maybe like a week ago, I just released my new EP album. It's called My Time Is Now. It's out on all platforms. You guys go listen to it. Go listen to it on YouTube, Deezer, Tidal, iHeartRadio, whatever platform I'm on there. Um, and then now I'm starting to work on my LP, which is a long play. It's going to be a 12-track album. Haven't really figured out the name yet, but I do have beats ready and songs written down for it.
Oh,
So yeah, so just look out for that one. I have some mic drop videos, music videos coming out as well for
hmm,
songs that are already out. My Out the Mud song, a lot of people like that, which is originally me because it's my actual beat. That song is going to be having a mic drop promo video dropping soon within maybe like another week or two. So
wow.
yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah.
When you said LP, I was like, is he getting another license?
No,
No medical.
no, that's a term album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just a full album. An EP is a short album, maybe of 1 to 6 tracks. A LP is an album of 1 to 8 to 12 tracks.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So and you I believe you just completed a event. I know there's other events that are coming. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, so I having an album release party. Well, I'm not having it, but one of my rapper friends, his name is Yamoto Boss.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, you probably heard of him. He's having a album release party on the 5th. I will be performing there just to
Okay.
support my band. But oh yeah, and then May 18th, I have a radio station event in Chula Vista, Palomino nightclub. It's gonna be starting at 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock until 2 in the morning. It's gonna be a rap contest. Whoever wins will be getting flown to Chicago with
Oh wow.
a radio station interview with 92.3 FM. And it's with Spitting Bars. It's an organization that gives artists slots and things to promote themselves. So be on the lookout for that. That's another event that I'm going to be doing as well. And
Oh
on
wow.
other podcasts with a person that's just now starting their own podcast in San Diego. His name's Xavier.
Okay.
Yeah, Xavier podcast. I will be on his podcast maybe next week. So look out for that as well.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So I'm
So
booked and busy.
yeah, same here. So curious, do you have like any merchandise or
Um,
here?
I will have merch coming soon. I will have sweaters, t-shirts, cups, coffee cups. I'm gonna be trying to have them put in local stores in my city. But far as like actually having them on hand right now, no, I don't.
Okay. And let's go ahead and tap in to his songs, guys. Here we go. We're going to play, let's see, what should we show the audience today?
You can play Out the Mud.
Okay. Let's do it.
Simplest way in 2025 to put $500,000 profit in your bank account from any country at any age.
Here we go.
It's the motherfucking great. Cause I ain't never gave a fuck. Cause I ain't never gave a fuck. I said I'm hot on these streets, bitch. Hey. It's the motherfucking great. I ain't never gave a fuck, I had to run it up. Got all these big faces in an armored truck. You gotta stay with me, I be running plays. Make 100,000, spend it in a day. Protect on my wrist, that shit wetter than your J's. Once I got the bitch, she here to stay. She ain't going nowhere, little nigga, give it up. Versace wrap the Sprinter, then 5% the truck. I'll take a nigga bitch like a nigga wearing gloves. Spending 50 ball just to get you touched. Y'all ain't having no emotion, I ain't trying to hear it. Brand new cyber truck, can't even steer it. Walk his ass down, have him floating with the spirits. 500 for a show, 200 for my lyrics. If it ain't about no paper, I ain't even trying to hear it. If it ain't about the cake,
sorry.
I ain't even trying to hear it.
I got excited.
To the top, it's fuck the ops. Renegade bitch K, I ain't trying to cuff a bop. We ain't bouncing over the bitch, I'ma hit him with this Glock. Walk around with a mug in this Smith & Wesson cock. 2025, gon' be the year I'ma make it out. This bitch, I ain't gave up on a rap. How the fuck I'ma be rich? If little buddy get the tweaking, I'ma hit him with the switch. If little buddy get the tweaking, I'ma hit him with this flick. Fuck a bitch and a snitch. It's over with, bitch. Haha. It's the motherfucking great. Shout out to my nigga Sense for this mix up though. Shout out. Hey, bitch. Out the mud, I'ma get rich. Hey. But you can't take the ghetto out of me. Cause I'm hot on these streets. Bitch, I'm hot on these streets. Hey. Hey, it's the motherfucking great.
Bravo. Oh my gosh. What, that's amazing. I know I've been playing this one song because obviously I'm a 80s, 90s person. So I love that whole feel, that vibe. And I don't know, just it's nostalgic. We can play that as well. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, it's No Issues. I'm wondering, do we have, I think your full video here? I know I had a full video at one point.
Oh, you're looking for the music video?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be on my other YouTube that you were just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here he goes. More money, more problems. This is still it's No Issues. Let me see. Hold tight, guys. Well, let's play this right now.
Hey, it's the motherfucking great. Okay. I'm coming out and I ain't talking about no fact shit. What you know about getting rich and running up that bad bitch? Try to stay loyal, but that bitch was on some rat shit. Trying to blow up so I can leave my mama racks, bitch. But I've been looking for my daddy, but he up in the sky. I was praying on my knees trying to ask God why, but I ain't tripping. Cause a nigga gifted. Fitness Park is wood, yeah, nigga stay litty. Double R color in, put it in the city. Got these niggas mad and they face looking shitty. Long live Buddha, man, this shit really crazy. Gotta keep my Billy in the stick, ain't got no safety. Grinding all year, nigga gotta feed his baby. 17 reppin' niggas still from Osada. Trying to stay low before these niggas try to take me. But I keep a Billy, I ain't finna hesitate it. Gotta thank my mom, without her I wouldn't make it. Sliding through Dago in that S3 Mercedes. But I'm on a mission, finna move myself to Haiti. Who would've knew that I was gonna be famous? Applying all this pressure, man, these niggas finna hate me. Cause I stay fly, sauced up with the latest. Why you gotta play, you niggas know I'm the greatest. Squibbing in the Bentley with the pedal to the payment. Gotta keep it moving, I can never get complacent. I've been shipping pounds, moving weight from the basement. If I ain't got it, best believe I'ma take it. Always been a real one, I ain't never did no faking. Plus I keep a toast and cook a nigga like some bacon. Stay getting high, you would think I'm Jamaican. I'm in the kitchen whipping bricks like a chemist. Focus on this bag, about to come up on $1 million. It's the motherfucking great, hey. It's the motherfucking great. Free rude boy Momo, you know what I'm saying? RIP my pops though. RIP. I love my kids. I love all y'all. Shout out to y'all though. Yeah. All right. And I'm out.
That music video was actually shot with an iPhone. I'm gonna be honest.
I was wondering that because, I mean, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally did a mic drop, like boom, you know. And so, did you do the whole editing and by yourself, or?
No, that was my homeboy Dasani Valdez on Instagram.
Ah, okay. Shout out to him. He did a phenomenal job. Hey, you know, iPhones are very powerful. I mean, just phones in general. I'm usually on my phone anyway instead of on a computer. So,
right.
Yeah, I really loved that video, by the way. He did a really great job.
That's the trick is you got to have good lighting. It's not really, you got to have this fancy, expensive camera. A lot of people don't know a lot of the movies that we watch on Tubi is actually shot with iPhones too.
But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. Yeah.
Because you have all those apps that you can tweak your videos to make it do magical stuff.
Yeah, and we actually had the iPhone on a tripod with a mic and all that. So we actually had it like hooked up to a professional thing that can yeah.
That is so cool. I was wondering that too. Okay. I would like to see another one.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm coming out with the mic drop video for the Out the Mud song that you played in the beginning. It will be filmed maybe this Thursday, and then I will release it maybe 2 weeks from now.
Okay, for sure. Is there anything you would like to showcase for the audience today as well, or?
You can play the Fuck Love song.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
If you've been waiting for a sign to try Ready Mag, this is it. This is your sign. Your sign to start creating juicy, interactive.
Fuck love, hey. It's fuck love, hey. It's motherfucking great. What's love if I can't really even trust a bitch? Paranoid on a mission, we don't run from skits. Super big with the blick, make them jump the fence. How you a down bitch, but you suck a dick. Put a fee on that shit, ain't nothing for free. Broke down ass bitch, can't do shit for me. I'm in a double R, go sagging through these streets. Proper ism, proper game, I'm checking these fees. Got MIRDAGREAT on this beat, so you know it's heat. I'm on the road to millions, I can't even sleep. 7 days on the calendar, you niggas is weak. Rollie on my wrist, I'm bleeding a chink. I'm the pipe man, the way I'm beating her sink. Light skin, long hair, pretty bitch. He try to box over the bitch, I ain't trying to fight. Hit him with the stick, I'm sending him up. FN 57, I'ma keep it tough. Bands on me in a Sprinter truck. I ain't never had shit, so I'ma run it up. Niggas think they own that, they ain't on enough. Fuck love, I'd rather send a bitch. Put her on the blade, while I'm counting chips. All that politicking, he ain't pull a skid. He just popping at the mouth, he ain't shooting shit. Stop capping in your raps, all I hear is lies. A lot of hate going around, I can't trust my guys. Fuck a bitch, fuck a friend too. And all that sneak dissing on the net ain't never boo.
Wow. Wow, that was definitely a
Can't rush.
well, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Goodness. Wow, that is really, really it kind of like reminds me of Tina Turner, right?
Yeah.
Like her story. And so with you displaying it as an opposite male on here, it's very, very like mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's like, bam, like that whole energy, and you transmuted that energy into music and expression, and people, daily going through just struggles, not necessarily relationships, but just struggles, because love comes in it's multifaceted.
Yeah.
So, wow. I'm speechless.
Actually, like what actually made me make those songs was actually a few fallouts, with my kid's mother and things like that. And honestly, and it wasn't directly about her, but it's what motivated me to make the song per se. So
I see. And being a Leo, well, for me personally, we
we love
everything. I mean, like hard. Like when I say, and I guess that's why TMI, I'm single, because I take relationships very seriously. And just even penetrating through the wall, it's a very, how can I explain it? You can basically go downhill or spiral down. I do know that because in past relationships, trauma, toxicity, and when you give yourself, I mean, your all to someone, like your heart, your spirit, just everything, it's like your vulnerability, right? So you're vulnerable, and now that person has access to everything that you've disclosed. Behind closed doors. And so, ooh, that gave me chills. But yeah, definitely, I definitely can understand when you love deep, you just love deep, and it's like an abyss. That's the only word I can think about. Well, how about you? Like what, like your thought process and the whole love thing? Obviously, you made the song, but I guess different transactions has transpired, and so, like, was it like a healing? It was kind of like a healing process in making this song, but then also helping others in the process.
So with me making the song, it was a healing process, like you were saying. And actually, when I made that song, what I was going through, I was actually already healed from it.
Okay.
I wanted to make it something. I just wanted to make a track about love.
Okay.
That it could resonate with listeners, different listeners, whoever. It could be you, it could be whoever listens to it. I just wanted to put something out there that somebody can relate to.
And what was, just curious, the commentary that you received from your fans or just people in general in regards to the song?
Well, when I first dropped it, I put it on Facebook, and some girl goes, "That's a fire track, but who pissed you off?" I was like, nobody pissed me off. That's just the way I'm feeling right now.
It was very fiery. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's one of those things, like knocking on the door. May I enter?
Right.
Just to talk. Wow, that was a very I don't know, heart-wrenching, powerful song. Very powerful.
Yeah.
You have this way about you where it could go either way as far as your emotions, right? And you evoke these emotions, because not a lot of artists can evoke their emotions in a song.
No.
Do you, like, what's the process like besides the whole stuff that you went through? Mentally, do you go through like a process to create these songs and delivery?
A lot of the well, majority of all the music that I've put out recently as an adult, I actually was going through something within that time.
Okay.
And like I will get mad or I would get sad, and I would write everything down and turn on the beat and write it down. And immediately when I'm feeling that way, like in the present time of me feeling that emotion, I would hurry up, rush to the studio and record. So I'm going to the studio mad and crying or whatever.
Right.
And I'm going there, and I'm there in lifetime of actually capturing my emotions and putting it on a track and putting it on record. That's probably why a person can say, oh, well, I feel like you were mad, or who pissed you off. I can feel emotion in this song because I actually went to the studio to record during that emotion that I was having. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Like, I have many questions. Is that a typical thing, or it just so happened that you were booked to go to the studio that day?
No. I like literally got mad, made a song, and booked the session.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
You're like a wizard. I'm gonna call you the wizard.
You're the wizard.
You are a wizard. I mean, you just like magically pulled it. I wasn't gonna say delicious, but maybe in a sense of music.
Yeah.
And the emotion, evoking these emotions. You know what I mean? Like, wow, that's amazing. So if like you could collaborate with anyone, right? An artist, producer, right now, and you're in your emotional state. Who is? I'm sorry. Who?
Who would it be? You're asking me?
Yeah.
I would say, like, far as someone notable.
Anybody.
I would say NBA YoungBoy for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like we don't make the same exact music, but we have the same kind of like he puts his pain in his music too. I would say Rod Wave. For sure, Rod Wave.
Okay.
Who else? Glorilla.
Okay. All right. For sure.
That's pretty much it, really.
Okay. I was curious. One of the artists is, I really may he rest in peace. XXXTentacion. His songs like evokes my emotions, right? Because a lot of the songs is like sad. It's very emotional.
Juice WRLD's another person, but he's not alive, so I can't collab with him, unfortunately. But yeah, Juice WRLD too. Yeah, I love Juice WRLD too. But your songs, do you think like maybe in the future, that kind of like sound, like that whole mellow, I don't know how to explain it, because they have like they invoke the emotions in a very subtle way, if that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I was actually going to switch up my style very soon in my sound. And I just hope that it resonates with my fans still, and I just hope that people still support me, because I'm going through this phase to where I just want to change. I actually want to switch up my image. That's why I got my nose pierced. I'm trying to switch up a lot of things about my music as well. So, yeah, I believe so. My stuff will be sounding not like them, because I'm not trying to be like them.
Right.
Like me, but I am going to switch up my style very soon.
Okay. But I do love the style that you have now. I just was wondering, like, in the future when that's cool. I can't wait. Yeah. So for anyone that's, working a 9-to-5 while chasing their dreams, right? What is your advice on how to stay locked in?
Well, I would say if you're an artist, and if as far as like being a rapper or a singer, this profession is not free. It costs money. So you have to work some kind of job until you get there, you know what I mean? Until it's actually fully paying your bills, because there's studio time. Studio time is not free. Music videos is not free. Promotion is not free. Right. Marketing is not free. Being a rapper is not free. Being a singer is not free. So I would say that's one way to lock in, is to make sure your finances is right so you could be able to support your musical career. Because if you don't invest in yourself as an artist, I feel you're wasting time. You have to put in your own money to be able to actually go somewhere with it. It's not going to happen just like, not unless you just make one song and just, just pay one studio session and luck up and make that one hit. You got some people that's like that too.
That's true.
They make one song, get lucky, and just blow up off one song.
That's true, but I guess the percentage of that is
very low.
Yeah. Wow. Any other advice you would give just in general for up and coming artists?
Stay dedicated. Believe in yourself. When you go and you look on YouTube, you listen to your favorite rapper. You listen to them. You see them on all this chains, money, airplanes, cars, mansions, all that stuff that you guys want. You guys can have that same thing because you're human just like them.
Yeah.
I mean, they were once broke. They were once a regular person too.
Yeah, well, that's true.
If they can do it, you can do it.
That's so true. And so curious, what are your hobbies and what's your favorite food and dessert?
My favorite food is Mexican food. Dessert, I'm really big on sweets. I don't really eat candy. I've never had a cavity in my life. I would say Mexican food is my favorite food. And seafood.
Okay. Well, like what kind of seafood?
Like crab, lobster, expensive stuff.
Okay. You heard it here, like in another 360. And hobby wise, do you have any like hobbies besides?
I used to box. Yeah.
Okay.
I was a boxer for about 8 years. I forgot to throw that in there. Yeah. So that's one of my hobbies. That's pretty much it. I really don't have any hobbies, really. I would say music, but music isn't a hobby for me. It's a lifestyle. It's something that I do every day. So.
And who would you like to shout out today?
Shout out to my mother, Mama the Great, on Instagram. Shout out to my cousin Rude Boy Momo. He's a rapper as well. Shout out to Yamato Boss. That's one of my friends that keeps me going with this music thing. Shout out to Queen Breezy. I know you probably heard of her.
Yes, ma'am.
Shout out to her. 10-17. Shout out to everybody, man. I don't discriminate. I'm not biased.
That's wonderful. Yeah. And how was your experience with Antidote 360?
I feel that you actually did pretty good. I feel like the template and everything that you got going on is actually very professional and very mind-blowing and very self-explanatory. You're straight to the point with everything. I feel that your platform is a very good platform as well.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Is there anything else you would like to tell the audience?
Stay positive and remember you can do anything that you put your mind to. You
heard it here. I hope they're taking notes. There's a lot of people, by the way. Thank you, everyone that's joined on Instagram. Mimi Co 08 and Team League. Oh my gosh, Chris Crocs, Telly M Stevie. I'm probably mispronouncing. Tony the Untouchable. Tony's talk show case and Capone. Everyone that I miss, I'm sorry, but I just want to let you know there's a lot of people here basically.
Oh yeah. I appreciate everybody's support, every view. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment to MIRDAGREAT and NNO 360. We are streaming live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and then I will also drop the reels later on. It's just going to be posted on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter, and TikTok. And let's continue to support the Unity for Social Justice. Let's free Master Yo and our brothers and sisters that need our support. This has been a broadcast of Showing Love Full Circle between NNO 360 and Mir the Great.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful evening.